Hey guys, welcome back to Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. We've got a little bit more kind of cleaning up of bits and pieces to do, and then we shall press on. So there's a few things. I might have to kind of go to a few different areas as well, just to kind of remember where certain things are. So I'm kind of like finding out about certain things, but I don't want to like go too deep into like guides and stuff like that. I want it to be because I'm playing for myself as well, and I want to kind of be like, oh yeah, this is where this happens, and you know, I want to enjoy the playthrough as much as possible. So let's go to, first of all, something that I think I've forgotten to do is we found out that the Ashina forces need salt, and there was one chap who wanted to know what it was that they were after, so let us go and do that. And while we're in this area, there's some other NPCs that we can go visit that we haven't seen in quite some time, but we'll probably have some new dialogue after what has occurred. So sure, by now you know where we're going. I'm going to take that chicken out because I think the rooster saw us, so the rooster can sometimes follow you and just attack you wherever you are, so we don't want that to happen while we're getting our dialogue. If you notice, we've got that second red circle that comes up now once we've done one backstab, and that's what allows us to do the ninjutsu move, which at the moment we've got the puppeteer one equipped, but we do have two others. So this is the one that I've been using, where we're able to get one of whichever enemy it is to work for us, kind of. And then there's the bestowal one, which gives you like an enhanced attack with your sword. And then there's this one that lets you go back into stealth, so you can do like chain your backstabs, but they all cost quite a few spirit emblems. So if you see the one that we're using costs 5, that one back in stealth costs 6, and the bestowal costs 7, so it's kind of you want to be careful about when you're using those. Okay, so let's go tell this guy that there's salt.
Honto desu ka, Danna?
塩が足りぬようだ。
なるほど、塩か。食うのはもちろん、死人の清めや怪我にも使う。戦場で死体が腐れば、流行り病も道理ってわけだ。皆塩がなくて困り果ててる。そいつは儲け時ですね。なーに、塩があれば助かるものが多い。多少高く売っても罰は当たらぬでしょう。そうと決まれば塩を工面せねば。旦那、ありがとうございます。
Arigato gozaimasu. We still want this phantom kunai, so let's see. So we'd need what, 2,340. We can't sell the items, so I don't think we've got that kind of cash. These give you 500, and so we've got about 1,400. Yeah, we can't quite afford it. Okay, so while we're here, like I say, there's some other NPCs that we can go up here visit. Take this guy out first. And we're like right back near the start now as well, so we can just absolutely destroy these guys. So he's moved. And oh dear, it looks like time is up.
ああ、母上、最後まで若様か。
Bless him. So yeah, so they, like I was saying, they're the same two people that we saw in the when we went back in time at the Hirata estate. She was like cowering on the floor, like kind of terrified of what was going on, and she said that her son had gone to stop them, and he'd come face to face with Lady Butterfly and seen some horrible illusions which had looked like they'd caused him to he was bleeding all over his face, looked like they caused him to scratch his eyes out, so this is why you see he's bandaged up, so he was permanently blinded by what happened that night 3 years ago, I think it was. All these little details that FromSoft put into the characters and games. Really well-rounded stories and worlds. So yeah, we need. So like I say, we need a little bit more money to do the 3,000 kanai to. But what I also want is, I think we might have been trying to get it at the end of the last ep and we couldn't afford it. Was the purple umbrella, because that's going to allow us to fight. Allow us to more safely fight a lot more enemies. But I'm just going to see what we need to get it. It's the purple umbrella that I want, and so we have that. I think we need that as well. So we need 4 scrap iron to get this one, and we need then another 6 scrap iron. So we need 10 scrap iron and 3 lumps of fat wax to even think about getting that. So what does this cost? Black and yellow gunpowder. Well, we don't need gunpowder for any of those, so we can safely get this. Long spark. Yeah, that's what we're really lacking, the scrap iron. I imagine we shall get some of that as we go. But it looks like it's going to be a while until we were able to get that, which is unfortunate. But hey, what can you do? So next, there's something else that I wanted to do. I can't quite remember what it was. Well, we want to go to Kudo. Because I'm thinking, I think we can give him the rice from the Divine Child. I'm a little bit cautious about speaking to Kuro though, because oftentimes you can advance the story when you're speaking to him, and I kind of want to do as much as I can before advancing the story each time. But if it happens, it can't be helped, and we're going to be having multiple playthroughs, so if there is something specific we miss, we can make sure that we get it in the next one. So
狼、その背中の刀はもしや。
不思議にございます。
それが死なぬ者を殺すという刀か。
はい、先方寺の越智の巫女より授かりました。
越智の巫女。
先方寺の者たちはそうお捨て。 死なずの探求に魅了されておりました。その末に生まれた偽りの流因を持つ者、それがオチの巫女たちです。
偽りの流因、そのようなものが。待て、巫女たちと言ったか。
はい、多くのオチの巫女が作られ、されど生き残ったのはただ一人にございます。
流因はやはり人のありようを歪めてしまうか。授かった不思議りがあれば我が血を流すことができる。これで源の好機にまた一つ近づいた。不死立ちなさねばな。
御意。
おう、狼よ。新たな手がかりを見つけたぞ。石じゃ。
石とは。
これを見てくれ。
An old note left by the Akami clan who sought to reach the divine realm. A fragrant stone enshrined in a village within the depths of Ashina. One must throw oneself for it to be found. With this, the fountainhead fragrance is complete. Let us depart now to the divine realm.
これは
源の子を求めた者が記した書物じゃ。好機を放つ石が祀られた村があるそうだ。
ですが、そのような村聞いたことがありません。
村はアシナの底にあると書かれているな。月見楼の傍らのお主が落とされていたあの井戸底の先に、底の知れぬ深い穴があると聞いたことがある。あるいはそこと関係があるのやもしれぬ。
探ってみましょう。
ああ、だが身を投げるとは一体。
わかりません。
確かによくわからぬ。思い当たる場所がないか探ってくれるか。
は。
Interesting. Ah.
狼殿、よくぞ参られました。
Okay.
では。
So, beyond the well where we woke up, so we started going that way earlier, but I decided to turn back around, so let us go back. Sheena Castle. So I believe this is the last item that we need to be able to go to visit the Divine Realm, but getting there is another question, so where is it? Reservoir. It's such good level design. The fact that you can have completed the game, albeit a fair while ago now that I completed it, but that you can complete a game and then come back to it and still be kind of bamboozled by what to do when and how to get from here to there. But you kind of know all the areas, but it's just all laid. It's kind of almost realistically laid out in a strange way. Oh. I wonder what happens if you get one of them to puppeteer one of them. Interesting. So there was an enemy down here that we didn't fight at the time. So we beat this guy who was down here in a fight that I didn't think we would win that early in the playthrough. But then there is an enemy in here. thought it might have been a headless, but I don't think it was. It was one of these warrior types. I think. I mean, it could be a headless Shimisen warrior or whatever they are. So, I'm gonna try and fight it. I would prefer to have the purple umbrella because, yeah, it makes it a lot easier. You can deflect a lot of their attacks. So we're gonna need divine confetti, and we might need also. I don't know if we will, but we might need some pacifying agent. So this helps with terror. But remember as well, in this game you can always pause. So you can always apply items in a certain way. Okay, let's go. Oh, whoa, I didn't even see that building up. Yeah, I'm going to be pausing a lot here because I need to heal. Oh dear. And we're gonna need to rebuff now, I think. Let's be on the safe side, shall we? More pacifying agent. I could be using this as we're fighting, but the pause is helping a lot. Where's he gone? There's a heck of a lot of these guys as well. Yeah, hell, let's just pause for all of it. Using a lot of divine confetti. Heal. Heal again. Ah, we've almost got him. As soon as he reappears, we need to just run in for the kill. There he is. On the safe side, let's be on the safe side. One more pacifying agent. Ceremonial Tanto, that's why I wanted to do this fight. So, dagger with a stark white blade and hilt. converts vitality into spirit emblems. Resting replenishes its charges. Originally, this tanto was used in a ritual offering to the dragon, in which an emblem would be cut from one's own life force and set adrift on the fountainhead waters. The blade is inscribed with its true name, Devoted Soul. So these spirit emblems that we've been using to use as prosthetic tools, and also to do certain combat arts and stuff, are actually souls. So Dark Souls for anybody, but anyway. Okay, so we did use quite a few resources in that fight, but getting that tanto is well worth it. So we can use that to, so it'll take some. I think is it 50% of your health or something, but to gain 5 extra spirit emblems, which is just very good for when you're using a lot of spirit emblems. So sometimes you'll be in an area where you need to use your prosthetic arm a lot, or it's just a really useful item to have. We've got some black gunpowder, scrap magnetite. They're not the ones that we need, but hey ho, what can you do? Is that back up to where we came from, or is this the... Oh, nice. Sculptor's Idol found a bottomless hole. Well, that sounds like the place that we're looking for.
Omae-san, 身投げされるのかい。
なんだと。
足名の底に行きたくば身投げをされるがよいじゃろう。あっちじゃ。足名の底はあっちじゃ。
Well, that's very helpful, thank you. I think when we saw her in the other place, she said that she'd given us his last item, but let's just do one anyway, just to see. No, she's not bothered now. Okay. Okay, memory serves me correct. There's some pain in the ass enemies down here. Where are we going? Are we going over there? Oh, we're just following this round, I guess. Got a feeling he gets back up. I got some Pacifan agent back. There was that drop down that you saw as well, wasn't there? There's also a drop down there. I think this might just be another place to land when you're jumping down. Although there is a place to hang there, isn't there? Trying to make sure we get all the items if we can, or as many as possible. We're bound to miss some stuff, but right now we're probably going to get ambushed when we drop down here. Just reeks of ambush, doesn't it? maybe not. More pacifying agent. Cool. Let's see if there's any skills we can get for these 2 points. Vault over, Fang and Blade, Nightjar Slash, Chimonji. Should we get the first of these? That'll open up some, improves the amount of sen obtained. We are wanting a fair amount of sen, so that's cool. Oh, so this brings us out to the I was wondering. Interesting. So we were already down here. This is where we fought this is where we got one of the other enemies to fight the battle for us, and then poisoned the guy, and then fought the ape the second time. And then that leads us, if you remember, to the hidden village. This is where we fought the ape down here. Oh, there's another one of these guys here now. Okay, do we fight it? No, we're gonna come back. Trust me, fighting those things is so easy when you get the umbrella. It's unbelievable. The difference. See how many items I used in that fight, whereas, yeah. So let's say we've got these really annoying enemies. Just be as offensive as you possibly can with those guys. They're basically the same guys that hang out on the top of they're the nightjar that hang out on the top of Ashina Castle. Right, this area. You want to stay away from the ground as much as possible. We can, like, the bits that are in fog, especially for now, before we get the umbrella, because like I say, we're going to need that for a lot of the enemies kind of in and around these parts. There's no, I don't think there's any way of getting past the fact that this one's going to see us. We just want to be quick. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow. Okay, so basically we're finding out there that there's someone who's this kind of mist here is being caused by someone. It's not a naturally occurring thing. So we need to find an entrance to this temple on the second floor that's going to allow us to get rid of the mist and some of the apparition type enemies. This place changes a lot when you get rid of the apparitions. Yeah, you know when I'm going for the pellets that I'm expecting to lose a fair bit of health. Right, let's see if I can remember the way that we need to go. In fact, what I'm going to do as well is pop it, use a gasoline sugar, be a bit more stealth. We're still going to get seen, but hopefully not as quickly, not as easily. Where do we go? Where do we go? I think we want to get up there somehow. Oh wait, actually, that's just a way back to the. We actually just want to go this way. Cool. So we see here one of these types of enemies. So what we want to do is we want to get these monkeys to do the work for us. Oh, there was another thing that I wanted to go back and do actually that I forgot about, but once we get to the end, near the end of this area, we might just nip back and do that while I'm thinking about it. You still there? Not gonna lose aggro anytime soon. Still a monkey left. So it has a delay on it that he shouldn't immediately spot us, but he does. Okay, so we want to ideally sneak up behind him. So again, we'll use another gashing sugar. What's good in this fight against him? Fire is pretty good. If we get oil. But really, we should be alright. We'll see how it goes. There's another monkey up there. Just want to be careful here. We should be able to. Man, nice and easy. Excellent. Fistful of ash. Just want to check if there's anything up there. I mean, you must be able to just drop onto that, I'm sure. Oh, pellets. But yeah, but like I say, you must be able to drop onto that from there. But anyway. Right, so the reason we've kind of missed out all that area and gone around here, fought that mini-boss, is so that we can come out over here, which will lead us to the top of the... Ooh, lumber fatwax, that's always a good item. Because we want to get on top of this building here. This is where we were told that the... I might just take another gas and sugar. Hell, why not? This is where we were told that the person who's creating these illusions is. Okay. I spent so long when I first got to this area running around trying to find out how to get up here. For some reason I just couldn't find it. Here we have a Miss Noble. Lump of grave wax. and all the mist is going to fade away, which makes this area look quite different. Shiriku's sugar, nice. So any apparition enemy is going to be gone now. So I think the only enemies that are left are going to be dogs, perhaps. But they all respawned as well. The apparition enemies here. So if you're in a misty area in this game and you're getting nowhere and you're really struggling, you need to take that route, fight that mini boss, and end the mist, and then you'll be able to. It just turns it into a completely different area. But yeah, so we're starting to get to a lot of the illusion and terror stuff doesn't start coming in very much until later game. You might bump into a headless or two before this point, but aside from that, you don't really come into contact with it much. So that's where we came in. So I'm just going to scout the whole area and make sure we get everything. So bite downs. I was saying the other day that I wasn't sure what you would use the bite down for, but I didn't know this. But when you in the bottom left, you see me 3 resurrection kind of charms there, which tell you how much resurrection power you've got and how many times you can resurrect. So once you've gone down once, or maybe twice, I don't know exactly how it works, but once you've gone down, there's usually a black line that'll go through those circles that mean you can't resurrect again until I think you execute a death blow on a mini boss or a tough enemy. So where did we go last time? Because there was an item on like a walkway. Is it just up here? No, that's where we've just been, idiot. Oh yeah, it's up there. Cool. But if you use the bite down and fake your death, you don't get a black line through, so you don't lose any ability to resurrect. So it can, if you're being overwhelmed, you can maybe use a bite down, and then maybe some of the enemies will lose interest in you, but like mini bosses and bosses will always know when you revive, but some enemies won't. And so you can use it to your advantage in that respect. So this area is like where we kind of started. Don't know if you can see it, but there you go. The reason you don't want to go down into the mist on this side is down there is a headless that was hiding in the mist before, which would absolutely, not be your best friend. So now let's speak to this guy again. Now that we've killed the Miss Noble.
私もひどく置いてしまったが、もう一度仏様を寺に戻して差し上げたいのじゃ。私、
That's not good. Can we get back up? Well, it looks like we're running past the oh, he's not bothered. We can get most of the items that are down on the ground without bothering him, I think. Ooh, scrap iron for 5. That'll let us do one of the upgrades. Cool. How do we go there? I always forget now, where's the path forward? Is it a completely different area we need to go to? This is where we started. Bastards, those guys. Because it did tell us to come down here, didn't it? Told us this was the way to get the thing that we needed. And this guy's gone now, as you can see. Oh wait a sec, was he on this bit? Right, so we go... I'm pretty... Is it? I think it's just... We go into the other area, and it's from... I'm pretty sure it's from there somewhere, but it's just a case of where... But we've got all the items here, I think. We can come back and kill that headless once we've got the... Can we go back that way instead? I'm sure it revealed. I think there's a path revealed as well once you kill that noble that just leads out of this, yeah, and then that continues on. So it's somewhere near the temple itself. It's super obvious, I think, so it'll just be that I was looking for items that I didn't see it. Yeah, up this way. And this will lead us to the next area, which has got some Bloodborne vibes. Well, Bloodborne vibes in the way that it's got some what's that writer called, where everything's all weird and freaky. Right, so here we need to be quick if we can. Ow. We weren't quick enough. Yeah, that's right, we were never here. We were like a ghost. Okay, as we make our way down here, there will be similar Enemies dotted around, I think. But there is a idol pretty close. See it down there. And you can also see there's another memorial mob. Dude. Look, HP Lovecraft, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, some very HP Lovecraft inspired area coming up here. But like I said, there was something else that I wanted to do, but we do have 4 prayer beads as well, which is cool, so it enhances physical attributes. Get a 6th prayer necklace, more vitality and posture, and also we need to go. Where was it that I wanted to go? Oh yeah, so all the way back to the Hirata estate, and we want to go to the bamboo thicket slope. If you remember when we're all the way back here, I said that you can take this alternate path to fight a tough enemy, but we'll come back. That's what we're doing now. So we're going to go into the water here. You can't help but try when they're just there like that. Some contact medicine. And like I say, this is a tough enemy we're going to fight. So... But whoa! It's certainly doable. Get quite a good view off of here as well of the surrounding of the estate that's on fire. Okay. So... If you remember, the peddler told us about the 3-story pagoda, which would likely have treasure in it. Which it does, but you also see this purple guy perched here. I'm thinking, is there a good... I think we just need to go for it, really. I'm pretty sure, though, we fight a lot of these guys later in the game anyway, so I should be reasonably used to fighting him. Scrap iron. Cool. So yeah, they become like a normal enemy later on in the game, so but when you first fight them, they seem impossible, especially early in the game if you've only got maybe like 2 heals or something. And good treasure indeed we find. Mistraven's feathers. So a bundle of Mistraven feathers can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. In Yusui Forest, far to the north of Ashina, live many mysterious birds of prey. The Mistraven is the only one to have eluded capture by all who have tried. Should you somehow manage it, you'll find it gone, only feathers in your grasp. So this is a really cool kind of deception kind of tool. So you can kind of like, if you use it, you can kind of disappear and appear behind the enemy, just kind of phase through them, kind of, and so it works especially well on like kind of larger enemies with slower attacks. So if they're facing you and about to do some big attack, you can use this, use the feathers to appear behind them and get some health damage on them while they're while they're still engaged in that attack that they've started. So yeah, I thought it was worth saving until later, so I could just like confidently come in and go da 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 da. And let's go back to. Let's see if we can afford the upgrade first of all. I think we might be able to get the one before the one that we want. But I'm not quite sure what we'll be able to afford. Yes. Hi. Well, yeah, we can fit the Mist Raven. And upgrades. Why can't we? Oh, we just need more souls, or sen, should I say. These are heavy. Okay, so we need 4 more scrap irons and 2 more lumps of fat wax, and then we got it, and then we're there. So you can see I think we've got all the base tools now, so everything else. Oh no, we still need the Phantom Kunai, which is, what was it, 3,000 I think it was, which we still don't have yet. Phantom Kunai is like pretty much your only weapon that can do ranged attacks, and it's not very powerful, but it is useful in certain situations. Okay, so where to go next? We can carry on down that path we were going. I just want to kind of have a quick flick through and just check there isn't anything else obvious that we should be doing as well. I'll tell you what I wanted to do as well. I wanted to go back and see Black Hat Badger if we can. Let's go to wall, stairway. It's Sheena Castle, isn't it? It's the old grave. I think it's the old grave. We might not have enough sen to buy whatever it is we're after. This is the thing, we need more sen at the moment. It might be worth actually doing a little bit of farming to get some what do you call it? Divine Confetti, but I don't think we can do that until slightly later in the game. I can't remember which enemies drop it, and I think they're a little bit later.
Yo, おめえか。また何か入りようなのかい?
Oh, we got the important things already, so that's cool. We may as well get the other items that he's got.
おめえ知ってるか？このアシナの城にはな、外からのネズミがワンサと来てら、そういったネズミをよ、バッタバッタと切りまくる おっかねえじじいがいるんだぜ。
天狗の面か。
おお、おめえも見たのか。
ああ、話だ。
そいつは驚きだ。よくまだ首がつながってるもんだな。この足、そういった
天狗。
よ。さてと、おかげさんでだいぶ銭もたまったぜ。支度にゃ十分だ。ぼちぼち行くとするかね。
どこへだ。
金剛山の千宝寺。最近この辺は富にネズミが多い。きな臭くなってきたからよ。きっと野暮用を済ませておきてえのさ。
So whenever any merchant says that they're going to leave in a Souls game, that means they're going to move somewhere else in the game, and we are. I think I know where he spawns. So let's go straight there now. He goes to where we dropped on the where we did the plunging attack on the snake. Pretty sure he appears there. I think one of the only things that we can't do this playthrough that I would like to is, yep, there he is because we gave the you know, the big guy outside Temple, we gave him the white pinwheel and sent him off to where we fought the 4 monkeys. That you can get him to go to work for the merchant, the peddler, who then, when you've got him, it gets you more items, and eventually you finish his quest like really late in the game, and he gives you like a 10% discount at every merchant or something.
ああ、おかげさんでな。
この墓は。
こいつは俺のガキの墓だ。
そうか。
ガキがいなくなった後、何やら急にラッパの人が面倒になってな。オチの試しだ、人さらいだ、黒笠の責務だ。この寺は何もかもめんどくせえ。
だから抜けたか。
ああ。さてと、これで野暮用は済んだ。他にあてもねえし、アシナの城にでも戻るとするかね。どこだろうが、この寺よりゃマシってもんだ。
Like a dance track there. Like I've never seen anything like that in Sekiro. I'll have to clip that. Okay, so we learned now that this is the grave of his son, and so Blackhat wasn't happy because he's like one of the. As you can see, kind of looks like one of the guys that we fight, one of the difficult guys, the spies from Senpu, and so he wasn't happy with the way things were going there, but with the search for everlasting life and people getting all corrupted and whatnot, and that's lucky for us because now we get a cool merchant out of it. I don't know how he's standing on these here shoes. So, he's a better man than I.
さてと、おかげさんで野暮用は済んだ。ぼちぼちアシナの城にでも戻るとするかね。ああ、ところでよ、分かってるかもしれねえが、アシナは今 随分気な臭いことになってる。やってくるネズミの数も尋常じゃねえ。おめえも気をつけな。
So he's giving us a heads up about something that's going down. So the rats are flooding in there like crazy. So basically the Ashina Castle's getting taken over. So he's going to go back to Ashina. I don't know if that happens now or in a bit. We can just travel back to where he was and check that he doesn't go straight back there. That would be interesting if he does. But I have a feeling we see him later on in the game rather than straight away. Nice Sekiro tree there. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of all the things we need to tie up before we move on. That's having general RPG gaming anxieties of crap, have we done this, have we done that? XYZ, yeah, so it doesn't come back here at least. Oh, an item. Didn't see that originally. Bit risky, a bit risky though, ain't it? Okay, so anything, I don't think there's anything we need to do in the outskirts. Castle. Or there. Sempu, is there anything that I'm forgetting there? In fact, let's go back to the inner sanctum. Oh, in fact, he didn't ask for any rice, did he? Could I? So should we give the old woman some rice? I mean, she seems to enjoy it. So I'm just kind of going everywhere here, but where did we last see her? I think it was at the top of the bottomless hole, wasn't it? But I don't think we had the option to give her rice there, so let's see if we can do it here. I wonder what we get for it from her. We can get more rice from the Divine Child, like so. Yo.
蛇垣はの二人人星と車を星
星垣。
はい困りごとかいしからばお米じゃぞいお米じゃ困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ
米だ。
おおおおまさしく巫女様のお米ありがたやありがたや
お告げを頼む。
干し柿を欲するならば猿回し猿を踊らせ食らわせなされ甘し
干し柿を欲するならば猿回し猿を踊らせ食らわせる、猿を踊らせるとは一体
We already know what it means. That's a waste of good rice. So let's go back to see if we can get more rice. I'm not sure how frequently she restocks. I don't know if it's like Bloodborne with the with like Yoshka's
巫女の
blood.
忍びよ、ようこそおいでくださいました。巫女の忍びよ、お米が豊かに実りました。さあ、お手を、
あ
豊穣を。
かたじけない。
お米は大事。またいただきにいらしてください。
Cool.
さようなら、巫女の忍びよ。あなたの行く末に豊かな実りのあらんことを。
Sayonara indeed. Right, okay, anything else? Or anywhere else, should I say? Yep, and so I think it's onwards at Mibu Village then. Onwards at Mibu Village. God, time flies when you're playing Sekiro. I can't believe it's been over an hour already. Right, so be careful here. Bit of a brutal enemy down that way, so you can just see there. So we want to kind of clear the area out first before attempting that. I'm going to talk from behind you. Seems safer.
いかがかね。
こんなところにも。
死者があるところ、また供養衆あり。死ねぬものでもお構いなしじゃ。さあ、ご供養していきなされ。
So what's this guy selling? Metal purple gourd, so that's like the fire one, but for terror. So you can use it to reduce terror build-up, which I suppose means you don't have to use. You've got like an infinite. It might be quite useful to buy actually, but oh, we're gonna want that, and we're gonna want them too. So we want 2,000 if we can get it, and we're probably gonna want them too as well. We got one of them, and we got 11 of them. So we may as well just sell what we've got and buy what we can. Shall we get the sake and one of the scales, and that's us, isn't it? May as well get the sugar as well. Okay.
死者があるところ、また供養衆あり。どこへ行こうとご供養を欠かさぬようにの。
Not ominous sounding at all. This guy's already noticed us. Here he comes. Fast on the poison, jeez. Kind of like you get stuck on the you can't always like back off the rocks, so you need to jump off them sometimes. Doesn't always go that well. That's like my only chance to deal loads of damage to him, but what? Well, we weren't doing too bad, and I was getting kind of his pattern down a little bit. I mean, if you can sneak up on these guys... Oh, we got some rot offense info broker. The coughing and wheezing sounds of a man who makes his living dealing in information yet cannot remove himself from compassion or owning the site. Yeah, okay. Now I wonder. Which way is he stood? He stood that way. Let's see if we can... This will be useful for future playthroughs. Thing is, he noticed us as soon as we what do you call it? Fired the Shiryuken on the dog. So if we don't get spotted by the dog. Oh, he saw us. Thing is, the dogs are going to come down now. Here come the dogs. It's annoying though because I kind of almost... I think we're dead. Yeah. That was about time to heal. Okay. So after that, to be honest, we may as well go back up here, rest, and start again. Okay, that was much more brutal than I expected. So we looked down on here when we took the dogs out the first time and we were looking over the cliff there, and so we know there's an item around here. Ooh, lumber fat wax, cool. So this area is not great. There's these guys down here. But there's an issue with enemies respawning here. I can't quite remember what we need to do to stop them respawning. I seem to remember that you could that you ended up just killing them, killing everything a bunch of times. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that, and I can't really remember what you're supposed to do, so that's probably going to be what I end up doing. Just killing everything a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure there is a way. I can't quite remember what it is. So this is starting to look, even like the enemy patrols are really Bloodborne-esque here. Maybe it's the one with the green that we kill first. Maybe that's what it is. That seemed to work, so maybe that's what it is. Oops. Whew.
カゴオラはカゴじゃ。おいカゴ落ち着け。あんたまともな人かい？ああ、よかったよ。あんたはまともなお人だよ。あんた何か聞きたいことがあるのかい？ただすまねえが、ほらこのままカゴかぶったままでいさせてくれ。この村はどうなっている？オラにもよくわからねえ。気づいたらみんなおかしくなっちまってた。オラもずっと頭がぼーっとしていたんだけども、ゲーゲー吐いたら目が覚めたんだ。喉が渇いてたくさんお酒を飲んだからな。きっとそれで吐いちまったんだ。神主様が時々お酒を振る舞ってくださるんだ。ただな、お酒を飲むと喉が渇いちまう。酒樽はすぐ空になる。仕方なく皆池や川の水をすするんだ。けどな、飲めば飲むほど喉が渇く。喉が渇いてたまらなくなるだ。この村の者たちどうなっている？わからねえ。ただみんな火を怖がる。頭がぼーっとしてるときはオラもそうだった。あのなかなか消えない日、今思い出しても
ゾッとする。
消えない火。
漁師の犬彦のやつが松ヤニを燃やして家に立てこもってたんだ。あいつの松ヤニは長く燃えるからな。まったくいまいましい。犬彦は村の鼻つまみ者だ。獣の肉など食いやがる。だから神主様もあいつにはお酒をあげないのさ。
その犬彦の家はどこだ？
池の向こう側さ。どん詰まりに犬彦の家がある。
神主とは？
神主様はこの村で一番偉いお人だ。川沿いに遡った先、水源に近いお社にいらっしゃるぞ。神主様はおっしゃってた。皆で都人になろうぞってな。お酒をたくさん飲めば都人になれるってさ。ん？都人ってなんだろうな。そうかい。行っちまうのかい。オラはここでカゴにこもってるよ。辛抱せねば。
So everyone's going nuts from drinking the water. Yeah. Nuts and seemingly respawnable. So I wonder if it is these like glowing basket things that respawn folk. Or if that was just luck the first time that you see it, there's something going on with slugs here as well. There's a guy on the roof, maybe that's got something to do with it. Oh, there's a chicken on the roof. Or a rooster, as you were saying. How are you doing this? I mean, I know it says they don't like fire, but I don't think they don't respawn if you use fire, but I may be wrong. Yeah, we don't want to go up that way yet. Maybe it's those guys that are resuscitating people rather than the guys with the green. Right, so this is an absolute nightmare, this area now. This like bit that opens out here. Not only have you got all these guys that resuscitate all day, but then there's a bunch of them, you know, the ones that pop up from the floor. I can't move. I can't move. I didn't mean to do that, but can't get any worse, right? Well, I hope they have fun fighting that guy rather than me. sword seed, nice. I think there's only one more left after that one. Oh, well that was a nightmare. Right, okay, so... Like I say, there's some enemies up to the left there that we don't really want to mess with just yet. But then again, whichever way we go, it's going to be annoying. Let's first of all go and find out what that guy was talking about the guy with the pine resin. These fish will attack you, and it can hurt, so you need to be on your guard for that. Yeah, so it said it's the guy in the last house down here, basically. So it's this one. Pine resin ember. There you go. But now we see. Two of these massive guys have just appeared and a load of other dudes. What we ideally want to do is puppeteer one of the big dudes. I'm going to hope that they just, after a while, lose interest. I don't think they will though, to be honest. I wonder if we're gashing sugar. I wonder if that. Where is it? There we go. I'm just curious for next time. Yes, where have I gone? Indeed. Oh, they're just going to stand there. She's going to see us instantly. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Oh well. Well, looks like we're doing it this way. I mean, we've got the main thing there, but you kind of want to take them all out, don't you? Oh. This is dangerous. Good luck, guys. Let's just let him lose aggro. There's not a huge crowd of them now, is there? So. Yeah, that's right. This guy's gonna see us, but hopefully we're quick enough. Oh, is there three of them? Don't remember there being three of them. Good luck, folks. Okay, flipping heck. One positive thing about all this is that we get like a load of items and oh, is that the fish? Yeah, we get a load of items and sand from doing it, so that's we kind of need all that, so that's good. But whew, it's a lot of guys. There will be some way of making it easier for sure, 100%. But and I think it is fire, but I just don't know. So, but we did pick up the resin though, didn't we? I think that lets us, yeah, that lets us create like a special version of the flame vent, I believe. So I don't think you can get anywhere from this side here. It like walls it off there. We need to go up and around there, and there's more tomfoolery to come. Don't you worry. Is that an item up there? Looks like it, doesn't it? So how do we get up there? Ah, that way. I see. Ah, I bet that's like a way out as well, isn't it? From when you're surrounded over here. I like the ninjutsu technique there and get the what do you call it? Get the bell guys to fight for you. Balloon of soul, excellent. Is that what it is? Okay. Well, job's a good one, so we need to get back to the other side. Yeah, this is the fish that keeps spotting us here. Like I said, they will attack. But, hey, what can you do? Watch them all start respawning over here now. Are there any items in the trenches? God dang it. Gonna force us to go that way, is it? What we might do again is get these guys to work for us. And just have a nice chill. Check my phone, you know, see what's going off. So it sounds like he's gone. Next. It's just, I'm quite liking this. Look who all appear as soon as we cause any action to happen over there. Should we get this guy? Oh, we can't do it with them. Interesting. Maybe because they're not human. You just know there's going to be guys that come out and grab you over here, don't you? Okay. How did he not see us? I mean, it's not really a complaint, it's just like we were right there. I'd be interested to know how much the stealth upgrades affect, so I wonder if we would have been seen there, if we would have had like one less stealth upgrade. And did he not see us either? Wow. Oh, we got 5 skill points as well. Excellent. You keep going about your business, sir. Don't mind us. Okay. Don't want to say the area's cleared out yet, just in case. Ooh, Shinaseki, nice. He says like he's had it. I don't think I've ever tried any sake. Like rice wine. I was watching a Abroad in Japan video the other day, which is this guy English guy. He reminds me, I think you must watch some Stuart Lee, because he's got some quite Stuart Lee-esque ways about his comedy. I think there's there's guys waiting to ambush us there, so what we should be able to do is go the other way. Maybe we can jump off that wall. Ah, the tree. Can we just run and jump it? Ah, I think so, if I actually jump. And he was trying some unrefined sake, and it was like really kind of gloopy, like, because it's usually most sake that you would buy would just be clear, but this stuff was like, because it's fresh and the way it's made, it's like apparently they used to homebrew it, but then it was outlawed, but then they started homebrewing it again. So you're allowed to do it in like a very few certain places. So they went to this place where they're still allowed to do it, and they had all different types of it and all sorts. I mean, it didn't look very pleasant because it's like this gloopy rice drink, but they were saying it was really nice. So I mean, you know, must be something in it if it was a tradition for many, many years. This area hasn't actually been as bad as I remember it being, like as difficult as I remember it being. Which is good, which means that either I went here when I was unleveled up last time, or it's just one of those where when you know what's going on, it's not half as taxing. Still like a lot of revival and some divine confetti there, that's kind of a hint of what's coming up. I think, is there an item in the water or near the water here somewhere? Nope, I must be dreaming. But you can just faintly hear something. Whew, how long have we been going now? Just over 2 hours. We need to spend these skill points. We've got 5, so is there anything major that we can get here? Breath of Life. Recovers vitality and palm. Oh yeah, that is really good. I think we'll probably go for that. Or even better, recovery of health items. Ichimonji double. Better send drops. Yeah, I think we go for Breath of Life. I generally tend to go for passive buffs before skills if I can. Because we're already pretty powerful anyway, just the basic attacks and that, so adding more options does give you other things that you can do, but it also makes things, sometimes it makes things needlessly complicated, so buffing your skills can be, I find it's just better if you just buff your character.
忍び殿か。あの調べに気を取られ、不覚を取り申した。しかと聞こえる。きっとこの先にあの女僧者が。 やはりわしを待っておったのじゃな。ああ。 やはり
Yep, she sure has. So now we can hear the shamisen. In fact, let us see if we picked up enough items to get the umbrella, because I really want that umbrella. Especially for the main boss of this area. In fact, we can just check his inventory, can't we? See what we've got. I think we need another 3 of those. Dang it. Or is it magnetite? I think we need both. Pine resin and ember. Right, let's just see if we can upgrade anything. I forgot how much I enjoy this game. Or is that the guy who now has dragon rot? Should we heal, folks? We've got plenty of these dragon tier items. Hey, you seem to be doing better.
Yo, 旦那、また商いが必要。
Valley apparitions. Note about apparitions in the Sunken Valley. Yeah, we probably know about that as well.
じゃあな、旦那。
お前さん、何か言おうか。
Yeah, we need another 4 of those still. Damn it. But we can get the Okinaga's flame vent. But then does that... No, we can get that without digging into what we need for that. Oh, but damn it. That'd be really nice around now. I wonder if there's an enemy that drops them. Well...
酒を持ってきた。
おお、龍泉か。随分途上物だ。もらうとしよう。実にしみる。やはりこれじゃ。よく道元と飲み交わしたもんだ。エマに釈放してもらってな。
エマ殿と長い付き合いなのか。
ああ、ずいぶん前に戦場で拾った。
戦場。
じーっとずーっと握り飯を睨んできてな。面倒だからくれてやった。そしたら何やらついてきてな。それからなんだかんだあって共にアシナに厄介になることになった。道元の養女になったのもその時よ。まあどこだろうが忍びといるよりはよほど幸せじゃろう。ああ、喉が渇いた。茶でも飲みたいもんだな。
Greedy bastard.
酒を持ってきた。
もらうとしよ
口に合わぬか。
う。いや、うまい。じゃが傷がうずくのよ。
その左腕か。
この酒を好きなお方に切り落とされたのじゃ。
それは
一心様よ。
何故一心様が。
切ってくださったのじゃ。飲まれかけたわしのためにな。
何に飲まれかけたのだ。
シュラ。まあ信じるか信じないかはお前さん次第じゃが、せいぜい気をつけな。シュラの影にな。ではな、また久しくらいならかしてやろう。
I'm a bit disappointed that we missed the opportunity to eavesdrop on him and Emma, but yeah, I think it is quite early in the game, but that makes me think that we should go back to here and see if we can eavesdrop on Emma and Kurdo. Can't quite remember when it is that we can. Well, not now, because they're still in separate rooms, aren't they?
戦況に至るための子集めも進んできたな。狼よ、引き続き頼むぞ。ああ、そなた、香炉の残り川嗅いでみたか。
いいえ。
そうか。ならば後で嗅いでみるとよい。かすかだが、何やら香りが残っておるように思う。
巫女様、香炉の残りが嗅いでみました。
おお、そうか。どうじゃった。
はい、何やら木くずのようなものが残っていました。そしてかすかに桜のような香りが。
おお、そなたもそう思ったか。ただあの香り、桜のようでいて少し違う。どうした狼。
あの香り、どこか懐かしい。
嗅いだことがあるのか。
おそらくですが思い出せません。
そういえばエマ殿が昔城の裏手に桜の木があったと言っていた。それが関係あるやもしれぬな。
お主に尋ねたいことがある。
はい、何でしょう。
城の裏手の桜についてだ。
床桜のことですね。タケル様が故郷より持ってこられた桜です。
つまり宣教の桜か。
はい、あれは不思議な桜で、春に限らず常しえに咲いておりました。ですが床桜の木も花ももうありません。枯れてしまったのです。
何故枯れた。
枝を倒り花を持ち去った者がいます。 花をなくした床桜はやがて枯れ果てました。床桜の木そのものが失われてしまったのです。
酒を。
あら、せっかくです。いただきましょう。おいしい。薬師をしているとこうして飲む以外にもお酒を使うことがあります。
清めなどか。
はい。他にも痛みが耐えられぬ者に飲ませたりですね。ですがまだ子供の自分はお酒の匂いが苦手でした。
子供の頃から薬師の手伝いを。
はい。死の道元様のお役に立ちたかった。兄弟子たちと競って患者の手当てをしたものです。この時世です。矢傷や刀傷を負った者も多かった。
そうか。どうした？
いいえ、それから時折忍びの者も参りました。一度とても困った患者が。
どう困ったのだ？
なかなかに喋らぬのですよ。どこが痛いのか、どれほど痛むのか、それがわからぬので並行しました。
そうか。
まるで人事のような物
なんだと？
言い。いいえ、何でもございません。かつてアシナに流害が広まったことがあったと言います。その時は治すことがかなわず、助かるものはなかったそうです。
そうか。
我が師道元の悔い、わずかでも晴らせたのならば良いのですが、狼殿、ほんの少し眉間のシワが薄うなったように思います。九郎様の不死立ち、どうか叶えて差し上げてください。ではまた。
Where is the Sekiro tree? Is it that one there they're talking about? Oh, that there. But anywho, I don't mind just quickly finding out where to go for the material that we need. If there's any enemies that drop it by per chance, that would be good. Scrap iron. Let's just have a quick look. Scrap iron, Sekiro. Where to find it? Ashina guards and guards at Hirata Estate. Okay. So that's quite a narrow. It could be anyone. Is it worth maybe going back through one of the areas to try and get some? If it's Ashina Guards, then I'd assume we'd want to go to Ashina Castle, won't we? I don't know. I guess we just carry on. Oh, we want to go back to the start for the merchant. And we still need 3,000 as well for the Phantom Kunai. Yes. So 500 plus 1,200, so we need 1,700. Okay, so do we not have any at all? Oh, well, that was pointless. I'm not sure how this is going to go, to be honest. I'm more concerned about the mini-boss than the main boss at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, that was quick. Oof. I have a feeling we're going to lose a lot of divine confetti. No, we need it. Let's see if this guy's got any other dialogue now that we've actually fought her or seen her. No. Okay. Is she going to be hostile straight away now?
わりに
Oh, what? No, 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 no. Oh, crap. Prayer bead. Breath of Life Shadow. Death blows provide Shinobi with an opportunity to breathe. Recovers vitality. Yeah, did we just get that? Right, so I'm imagining this guy's not going to be too happy now.
そこにおるのは忍び殿か。
ああ、
忍び殿には礼を申さねば。
礼だと。
あの女僧者を連れてきてくださったであろう。ついさっきわしを撫でながら調べを聞かせてくれた。今までとは違う子守歌のような安らかで温かい調べじゃ。奏でながらこう言うてくれた。よく来てくれましたねと。やはりわしを呼んでおったのじゃな。忍び殿、これをもらってくだされ。
Yep, so this has just got a different description to most of the Jizo statues, but it just does the same as the others. So, Lord Sakuza, please take this cloth and use it to bundle this little one, so that he may live on in peace. Interesting.
わしはもう眠いのだ。
Interesting, we may as well rest before we carry on. So that brings that guy's quest line to an end. I'd say we're maybe 2/3 of the way through the game at this point. Maybe. There's still plenty to come, like, but I think Definitely getting there. It's difficult to tell because we go back to certain areas. I seem to remember here we want to get to this bell guy before. Oh no. Not fast enough. Are they all still alive? How? I didn't mean to do that, but I will.
そうじゃ。よいぞ。溶けてきた。溶けてきたぞ。おお。
So if we want to find out what's going on there. Just as simple as that.
Oi. Oi. 何をしている? どうじゃ? おお、よいぞ。溶けてきたぞ。じゃが足りぬ。なみなみ次や次へ。さあさあ皆の衆。さあさあ飲め飲め。振る舞い酒ぞ。さあさあ皆で都人に。ああどうか松座にお加えください。おお、やはりこの水でも薄い。都人になりきれぬ。 都の水で亀を満たさねば。なみなみ、なみなみ。
Okay, so he's a little bit. Ooh, divine confetti, cool. He's a little bit tweaked, as you can see. Oh. Okay, we've got 7 heals left. We just picked up 5 divine confetti, so that'll be refilled. I think we go for the area boss, and we'll hopefully we'll get through it, and we'll call that the end of what you call it? End of today. Because we have been going for some time now. Another prayer bead, nice. So this boss can either be pretty easy or super hard, depending on if you get into the rhythm of the fight or not. There is a way that you can, I don't think I'm going to pull it off, but there's a way that you can take out one of his health bar before. You have to get a plunging attack, so what do you have to do? You have to like kind of jump off. Can we just, I wish you could just creep up behind him and do it. You have to kind of like, is it fistful of, or maybe it's firecrackers. Fistful of Ash, then we'll go on to, because if you look, he's taking a step back when this happens. So where's this Fistful of Ash? There we go. So you kind of get the idea. Only got one left, so hopefully now we can do it. So we'll pop another one of these just so that we're a bit more stealthy. Now, how can we do it from here? No. I don't think we've got him far back enough, but we can try. No. Okay, whatever. Oh no. Oh, what? I blocked that. 100%. Oh, Mikiri. Need to Mikiri. Jumped! Damn it! That was near good. Alright, we'll simplify this as well, so we should be alright with 9 heals, but what am I saying? I just lost to him, so I mean, we have to fight a harder version of him later. I always missed that last one. And I missed that even though I'm sure I got it. And I jumped again, damn it. You see the difference there though. Memory corrupted monk. Yeah. Mibu breathing technique. Excellent. This is what lets us breathe underwater. A secret method of breathing known as the Mibu breathing technique. This latent skill allows one to dive underwater as well as breathe underwater indefinitely. Developed by the founder of Mibu Village, those who seek to join the procession must master the Mibu breathing technique. Without it, the divine dragon cannot be met. Which we'll find out later. But yeah, so you see the difference there between me going in a little bit jittery, not really remembering the pattern of attacks of that boss there, where and then kind of by the end of that first fight, I've kind of right. I remember like he's got the sweep attack that I punish with the jump, and he's got the thrust attack that I punish with the dash forward with the Mikiri, and the rest of it's just timing for your blocks. But the difference between, like, obviously I finished this one with 5 heals left, not being killed once, and still 3 pellets, and I only used 1 divine converti on the way in. Just for a bit of boost, extra damage at the start, but you know, it's just shows you what what learning the attack patterns does for because he had like about half of his health left there when we broke his guard and finished him off. So so let's reflect on this memory then. Oh no, wrong one. Let's confront this memory, should I say. So, Remnant, corrupted monk. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe. Although distant, recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. The corrupted monk donned the mask of a fierce guardian deity. Her form was nebulous, appearing as if in a dream. What reason could there have been for guarding the Mibu village cave entrance? Well, what reason indeed? Yeah, so now we've got the ability that lets us breathe underwater, so now we can swim underwater. So there's all the areas in the game we've passed so far that have had water where we can now explore underwater as well. So now would be a good time to start collecting the all the fish scales for the Port Noble quest. So I think we'll call it there for today. It's been a good almost three hours, Jesus. And yeah, so like I said, we're getting into like we're definitely in the second half of the game now, I would say. But I was thinking before maybe 2/3 of the way through. But yeah, the boss fights now are getting really interesting. Still, what's his name was the best fight so far. Still, Genichiro. And but there's definitely more to come, and there are some bosses that I haven't fought because I haven't got all the endings on this yet. So I think I'll have fought all the bosses in this playthrough, but the next playthrough that we do, I think there's going to be like 2 or 3 new bosses. But anyway, yeah. So as always, thanks for joining us, folks, and I'll catch you in the next step. All right, bye.